Hey guys, and welcome back. My name is Darenk, and today we're gonna continue our Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited run. So we created our character. In case you skipped that one, we got an Imperial Dragonknight, and we joined the Ebonheart pack, so we can play in Morrowind or Skyrim or whatever. Yeah, I just randomized it. Alright, so this is what our guys look like in the beginning. So if you don't know what this game is, probably know it right away. It's very different to the normal games I play, which is Lord of the Rings Online or World of Warcraft, any clones of that. There is no, mouse cursor. It plays like a, first-person shooter basically. Or we can go in the third-person view, but still, there's no clicking. We just can have our mouse cursor wherever we aim. Reason for that is, how the Elder Scrolls games are, and that this game is also available for the PlayStation, I think. So when they designed this game, they had to make it in mind with console players. So over the course of this, whole series, you're gonna look at different options and stuff, and we could go. If you press here, you can have the cursor and click on stuff, but you can't really play like this. As soon as you move, it's gonna disappear again. So this game actually gives me a hard time recording, so I hope the recording is okay. Let me know in the comments if the recording is really bad and it's not worth watching. I looked at it and it seemed like the best setting I can find. Hello, thank you. So like every Elder Scrolls game, we start as a prisoner and we have no idea what's going on. I think that's pretty much the story of every Elder Scrolls game, and that's fine. The game is relatively new, so graphics are good. Which also means you have to have a better computer. Oh, you can see down there, I'm already in a guild. It's because my other character's in a guild, and once one character is in a guild, all your characters are in a guild. And maybe let's talk about that real quick. Compared to other games, that I know at least, it's very different is that you can join up to 5 guilds. So I'm actually in 3 guilds right now. It's weird. I think I'm getting some used to, but it's a cool idea because a lot of times you make new friends and they're in different guilds, and then it's tough to communicate. Here it's not a problem, you can just join different guilds. So our first enemy, just the tutorial tells us to attack like this. I'm actually gonna switch into the first person view to show you guys how that will look like. That's not often in a MMO that you can have that. So shift, we can sprint. They're trying to block a door here. Good job, guys. In case you guys wonder, this is ultra high. I don't want to change that, but if the recording is just too bad, if we have to. So the next enemy, I think it's going to teach us how to block here. Oh, well, you were great help. Yep, so you can block, right click, and then hold to charge with a heavy attack. So you can see the combat is more action oriented than, let's say, Lord of the Rings Online or World of Warcraft. And as said, we have to block, to charge attacks, we have to evade by rolling. So if you don't like that kind of thing, this game is probably not for you. Listen here. But if you look for something different, this might be it. Definitely plays different. So everything is voiced over.
He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes.
Okay.
That's where magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet.
Voice acting is pretty good in general.
I have no idea. Brute force?
And so now we could say goodbye, or we could ask more questions and do that. If you play the first time, I would recommend it. And keeping this video in mind, I'm just gonna go on so we can get through this you know, it's probably not the most interesting thing for most people. Up there we have first guy here. Ouch. Vecca the Forge Master. I got a block. So the tutorial will tell you kind of what you have to do and when. Oh, look at that. Oh, gotta interrupt him now.
Well played, friend.
And he just went into ashes. Okay, so we leveled up. So another thing that's different. It's we get a skill point and we also get an attribute point. So we can put it in Magicka, health, or stamina. Now we're gonna play a fighter, so we're probably gonna need a lot of health, a lot of stamina. I'm gonna put my first point into health. Now you can change this later on, so not set in stone. But it costs you money, so I don't know. You can save them up. And then skills. So in this game, each class has 3 different skill trees, which are very simple. It's just gonna list down, and then you can see we have a level here. The way you level up is we need to earn XP while using these skills. So you actually have to use the skills, or actually have the skills on your quick bar. And then once you get high enough level, you unlock more skills. And you can also morph your current skills into, you know, so I can do a little bit of different. But it's very simple. It's not a lot of, you know, complexity in these. And just each class has 3 different ones, then each weapon type has something. So if you would use a lot of one-handed shield, we would use that. Each armor type has something. Each race has something. So if you're interested in Imperial skills, if you're interested in buying this class or race, here's what to do. They get extra experience with one hand and shield. Good to know. So we're probably going to use that. Increased health, increased stamina, and gives our attacks 10% chance to heal. That's cool. I was planning on playing a tanky type anyway, so this would give us the opportunity. Again, you can buy back your skill points later on, so if you do something you're not happy with it, you can change it. And then there's Sky Shard, so we'll see this later, but you can collect items in-game, and then if you have 3 of them, you get another skill point. We're gonna go with Fire Grip for now, as it is a damage skill. Pretty good here in the beginning. Alright. And you can see how clean the screen is. I enjoy that. But then again, sometimes it's nice to have some information. And we will use some add-ons later to get a little bit more information on the screen here. But I just want to go through the tutorial first, and then we can talk about other stuff. Alright, I gotta talk to you again.
The sentinels are connected.
Gotta look at the map. Very clear, we have to destroy a sentinel, so let's find one. You can hold shift to run. I think as a fighter it makes more sense to have this third person view. But it does have a little problem sometimes with the recording, is that there's some clipping errors, or some stuff doesn't work out. Hello. Can use our skill here to pull this guy towards us. Some other people here as well.
What was your name
And you can see we use a two-handed weapon, so our two-handed has increased to level 3. So you kind of have to use what you want to level up, which is a cool idea. I like that a lot. Okay. So here's the eye. We have to sneak up to the eye, so we have to control. Sneak and then hidden, and we detect it, we will say detected. So we hide and then we hit it, and it explodes. So that's kind of the sneaky mechanic. If you played Skyrim or Oblivion, you know it. Okay, gotta go to the Prophet Cell. Bomb, hello. Oh, somebody else here as well. Where'd you get a shield and... Do I have an item like that too? No, I only have the one. Maybe I missed to loot something somewhere. We can look at the map. We have to go down there. Sprint again. Again, let me know how the recording is, if it's like really bad or if that's good and you can follow the game well.
Can escape my
It looks nice. I really don't want to change the graphic settings too much.
We'll never get in this way.
Looks like I have to change maybe the VSync.
Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wars. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and find him. Can we loot this? Yeah. So, Skyrim, you can loot a lot. Skyrim, Elder Scrolls. You can loot a lot. Not all is useful, but you can still loot it. And one cool thing is, so normally I play Lord of the Rings Online, which kind of has, you know, the lore set, and they can't do much with it. This game, their own lore, they can do whatever they want, and they can put people like this in there.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it. Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
You must be a pestafarian.
Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
Alright. I'm gonna...
Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best. Best of luck. Do check.
And then again, you could ask more questions if you want more story. So for the video, I'm not gonna do that. Alright. Continue in here. Get a weapon. And then, I mean, as said, I plan on, you know, go over like everything, like, oh, lockpicking, crafting and stuff, as we play. Where's the lockpicking? Do we have to pick this lock? Oh yeah. So the lockpicking game is like in Skyrim. You have a timer. I'm not really good at it. You kind of just have to push it and then release it at the right moment. If you wait too long, your lockpick can break. Oh, like this. Somebody else opened the door and that kind of freaked me out. And there you go. Not very exciting, but a little mini game. Some people might enjoy it. For caves like this, I actually like going back into the first person view. I don't know, it just feels the right way to do it. And sometimes you wanna, maybe the graphics a little bit weaker because of the consoles, because if you go close here to the walls, the textures are not that great anymore. Oh, there's a trap, we gotta wait here, and then we can just run through. Let's actually look at the map. Kinda have to go right here. Another trap. But the game is really good at, you know, kind of inviting you to explore and loot a lot of stuff. And I do enjoy that and appreciate that. It doesn't like hold your hand and say, okay, over there's the loot, get it. You have to find it yourself. Oh my god. You didn't like that guy. This is obviously another trap. I think you have to go this way. Nothing to loot, no, it's empty. But yeah, so kind of have to get used to this style of gaming. Especially if you come from, said, Lotro or World of Warcraft. Let's get that. Oh man, yeah, that just went through the trap. Can't do that. Let's roll for this. Woo! Alright, we made it to the end. I'm not sure if if I loot this, they cannot loot it anymore. Or if like each person gets its own loot. Not sure. Alright.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time.
I wish you could put on subtitles while they talk like this, but I don't think you can. Which really, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do that. Can't put on auto loot. I don't like auto loot, so I always leave it out. You can steal items and you can get bounties. We're gonna talk about that later on once we're out of here. Should be on the interface. Somebody knows that. Let me know. Don't waste too much time, but maybe. Oh, chat bubbles. I think that's for players. I actually do want the frame rate and the latency on. And that looks pretty cool.
There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
Uh-oh.
Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go.
Alright. So she's gonna go in there and replace herself with the Prophet. She's gonna play hero. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Look at that. Ah! Oh, see that little red ring? That just means that she uses a skill and we gotta evade that. That's just kind of like this whole idea of more an action-based combat system, which I'm really bad at. Still need to learn that. Just roll out of that range. Back in with a heavy attack. Up, didn't roll out of this in time. Block this. As I said, I'm still learning. Okay, that guess we have to activate those pylons. And do we have to fight again? Nope, that's it. Alright, now she's in there and he's out. Hello, Prophet. And I feel like all the Prophets look the same. Looks like a Prophet in Warcraft 3.
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one.
No.
Vessel that longs to be filled. It is, as the scrolls foretold,
Alright.
not exactly as I imagined.
So scrolls is obviously Elder Scrolls.
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Alright, so gotta stay close to him.
We must get to the anchor mooring.
What do we have to do? Okay, I thought he was leading, but I guess not. If you don't hear my dog, he's kind of freaking out right now because some people make a lot of noise outside. Alright. So you're almost done with the tutorial. And every race, every class, everybody has the same tutorial. Oop. That's never good. That's definitely not good.
We held down mortals, but this is the realm of death itself. The armies of unlife are endless.
Difficult monsters.
Come, I will
Charge. out of bones. Oh. See, I can pull him. If I use that skill, I just pull towards him. Because he's just too big for me to pull. Oh, I gotta roll out of there. So that's what I mean with the kind of more action-based system. Oh, is that it? Gotta talk to him.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern.
Okay.
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect them.
Alright, so the sky shards are gonna be all over Tamriel, and you can find them. And as I said, I will give you a little bit extra skill points in there. Invite to explore the game world.
There, quickly, collect the sky shard.
And it'll just be like in the middle of the landscape after, so they're easier to see, because they're kind of important. But it does invite to explore, and you know, kind of gives you some hints where to find them.
Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now.
Alright. Whoop. And now we fly. That's the tutorial, and now every alliance will start in their separate areas. And I think the main story is always the same, but you know, the little quests will be different. Okay, so we start in Stonefalls, which is in Morrowind, I think. Yeah, that's the volcano in Morrowind. Oop. Look at that. Wake up in the middle of nowhere. Let's just speak with him, and then we put in the cut.
I feared. We arrived in different locations. I am in a place with the smell of burning ash on a hot wind, and the sounds of a distant battle. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you
And that's
on
slow
your
talking.
days, weeks, I cannot tell.
What?
Bridge
Weeks?
between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know. I'm afraid you'll have to decide that for yourself. I must focus.
I'm
on
gonna
searching
skip a little
for
bit over
way
this.
to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice.
Actually, it's the main
I cannot
story.
Simply abandon her to the wrath of Moloch Baal. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There
All
is
right.
still much we need to accomplish. Be wary of vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Moloch Baal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow.
Right, we level up, and we got an item. Yeah, this is something. The inventory is really bad, just because it's console made. I hate it. Definitely gonna look for some mods for this. We're definitely gonna equip this. Didn't you give me? Yeah, here. Use. We get a bow and we get a robe. Can equip that. I'm not gonna equip the bow. You don't unlock weapon switch till level 15, and I'm not gonna play with the bow. Good bow, so. Oh, I guess not that much. But yeah, ooh, that's not a good rope. But I hope this helped you guys get a first impression of the Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited. Sorry. And then as I said, I'm gonna make more videos. Let me know what you think, how the video quality is, what you like to see, and especially this is gonna be the official first episode. So if you enjoyed this, please leave me a like, and if you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you, and then I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks, and bye.